Hi everybody, hope everyone's doing well. Well, today's April 14th, 2024, and I'm here to do my Health Quest weekly update. Even though I don't think it's a weekly update because I've been doing vlogs, I'm pretty sure those are up. I think those are up. I know they were in parts because it was a pretty long vlog. We're gonna come off of Saturday. I ended the vlog yesterday. I ended the vlog, and so I was feeling some kind of way. I'll put that one here, that particular vlog here, because I got a little bit more emotional. We're gonna talk about emotions in this one, and we're gonna elaborate a little bit more. Okay. Also, we're gonna have a weigh-in, and then we're gonna talk about today. Actually, we're gonna talk about today. Because the vlog sort of talked a lot about where I was. Also, I have a ketone reading for today as well, okay? All right, so let's talk about today. I got up this morning. Today's weigh-in day. I was already feeling some kind of heaviness. And if you see that vlog, especially the last part, it's sort of, that was last night. So I'm sort of in that same kind of mode a little bit. But it's just a heaviness. It's a heaviness. It's a sadness in a way, a heaviness in a way, and then just a lot of feelings, a lot of emotions. And so I kind of woke up in that kind of mentality, and I had made a mindset that I just wasn't even going to do this video. I was going to weigh myself, but I wasn't even going to do this video today. I'll just do it tomorrow, which would be Monday the 15th. But as the morning was going on, I went and weighed myself, and I'll give you the weigh-in here in a minute. But because there's something much more important than the weigh-in, truly. Okay, so let's talk. I'm going to try to say this as appropriate and tactful as I can. Okay, it's body parts. It is what it is. Okay. So for a long time now, just my apron. You guys know my apron is pretty extended. So much so, I've had 4 C-sections. I never worked the abs after the C-section. And so with every C-section, it just got a little bit more, the muscles and everything just got a little bit more flabbier. And then with the amount of stress. And then I noticed after the Rona or C-19, it really extended down more. It started hanging down. And to the point where I got into, or to the point where my apron hid, if you will. If I look straight on into the mirror in my birthday suit, I look straight on into the mirror, it would just hang over body parts, if you know. So, it's like the kind of thing like with my arms. I don't know how much I'll be able to tone them. I'm working very hard to do so, but I don't know how much I'm going to be able to lift them up again. I know they're not going to get the way I would like them. And that's kind of like my apron fell into that sort of category. How much is it going to lift up? This morning I get up, I weighed myself around 9:30ish, 9:45. And I weighed myself in my birthday suit. And so I got on the scale, I did my thing, which we're going to get into the weigh-in here in a minute. So, as I'm waiting for the thing to go, I look in the mirror, and from the mirror, I got big mirrors, from where my scale's at and I'm on it, I could see roughly up until my thigh area, a little bit lower than my thigh maybe. So I'm able to see myself. And what I saw in the mirror, I was very, very shocked, to be honest. Okay, so my apron, okay, and it hangs down, right? And your body parts here, it covers. Well, my right side lifts up more than my left naturally. Okay, this side hangs more on my apron than my right side. On my right side, I was able to see my body. On my left side, I'm starting to see. But amazing how the right side is very, very, very obvious. I was in shock. I was in shock. I really, really was. I started to notice a change. I'm not telling you I'm not saying oh, I've never noticed it. No, I started noticing a difference. But what I'm saying is I never thought that I would even see what I saw. Like I wouldn't, I mean, it is lifted. Like it used to like go like that. Now it's lifted. And this side is lifting too. This one hangs more. So it's kind of like it's kind of like at a little bit of a slant like that. If you can picture my pelvic belly, and it's hanging and it's kind of like at a slant. But this side, you could see my body. And wow, I was shocked. I was like shocked. And you guys want to know the thing I attribute it to belly dancing. I really do. Because since I started belly dancing, especially these weeks, really, really, really trying to learn the moves and do it the way she says to do it. Because she's always talking about the womb, which is my apron, which is the pelvic area. Always saying the moves got to come from the womb. The moves got to come from the womb. She always says that. You got to keep that contracted. You got to. When you do something, you got to contract that. It's like the power of all the moves. Especially Omi. Omi is where you do the circles. You got to keep that contracted and controlled. And I've been doing it. Sometimes I'm like, oh, after she says, okay, she does a shimmy move, which shakes everything off, all the tension. And I like that. But I'm telling you, ever since I started doing belly dancing, I noticed tremendous difference in that area, my apron, which is now lifting, which is allowing me to see my body. And speaking of belly dancing, and I said this in the vlog a little bit, I think in the last one, I picked up a new a video. She put out a new video, and so I started doing it. It's for beginners. It's 4 moves, okay? It's 4 moves. So you learn the moves, and then she puts it all together at the end. And I actually showed that in that vlog. That night, I went to go take a shower, and I actually started practicing the steps because there's a lot of step count. There's a lot of 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then she'll speed it up. So there's a lot of thinking about the womb area or the pelvic area, the feet count, the arms are always over your head. That's another thing. I see a big difference on my left side when it comes to my arms because it's the smaller of the two. But when I'm always with my hands are always over my head, oh my gosh, they're screaming. But I keep them there. I really am trying to do the moves thoroughly. And because of that, I really am starting to see a change. But I was practicing the step count in the shower last night. I was like 1, 2, 3, moving my feet with the step count. Or I'll find myself doing my hair, and I'll be doing like some moves, belly dancing moves, practicing. I'm telling you guys, I really attribute it to the belly dancing. I really, really do. So there's that, you guys. So what happened? It did change my mood a little bit. It really, really did. It made me feel like, look, you're pushing through a lot. You have a lot of things going on and you're pushing through them. You're doing it. You're in it. You're moving. You're doing OMAD. You're staying focused. You're staying busy. But at the same time, you are working through a lot. And so I'm very, very happy with myself. There's a lot of emotions that run from frustration to sadness to all this to feeling like I'm moving ahead, I'm moving forward and proud of myself. So there's a lot in between, and that can be very overwhelming and it could be a lot, but I'm determined to really work on a lot of things in my life, and that's where I'm at. It's just some days the vlogs or these videos are just going to be a lot about emotions and maybe tears, and I'm starting to be okay with that, I'm starting to be okay with that. I really, really am. So there's that, you guys. There's that. I'm going to have a clip right here of my ketone readings from this morning. So I'm going to put that here. 7:45 in the morning. I just did my first ketones. And there we are. So I say right in between 1.5 and 4.0. It's definitely not a full 4.0, but it's, yeah, maybe 1.5. But regardless, I'm here. All right, as far as my ketones, I will say for the most part, they're like that, you know, especially in the morning, like 9, 10 in the morning. And then I've never been negative. I think there was a day in the vlog, maybe Thursday, I think there was a little bit of a question, but no, I was like a 0.5. Um, but 1.5 is where I tend to be, and I'm good. That is really good. I'm in ketosis, and I'm very, very happy about that. Super, super happy, you guys. I'm on the right track. I'm doing OMAD. Yesterday was an OMAD day. Today will probably another OMAD day. I will tell you though, being in my feelings this morning, I wanted to go to Cane's, Raising Cane's. I was going to take myself to Raising Cane's. It's a fast food place. They serve breaded chicken strips with coleslaw, a piece of like a buttery toast, and fries. And I was gonna go. I said, you know what? I just want to go. But I'm not, and I didn't, and I won't, and I didn't, and it soon passed. You know, it soon passed. But yeah, so I'm in ketosis. I feel a change in my body for sure, and you're going to see my outfit here in a minute. All right, you want to get into the weigh-in? Let's get into the weigh-in for today. All right, so last week I came in at 177.2, and I do believe that was a 2.2 pound loss. So this is what I weighed in this morning. All right, 177.2. Same thing, same thing. But you know what? I'm strength training, you guys. I'm doing belly dancing and a little bit of cardio. That's what I'm doing. I see definition in my arms. I told you about the apron area. Oh my God, I can't believe it. I actually see a little bit more definition underneath underneath the breast, the tummy area. I'm starting to see some definition there. So, you know, you guys, one thing I learned about with this one particular gentleman that I watch, he's from the UK. He used to be a professional athlete, and he was always kind of heavy, but he let himself go after he left. Sports, he gained a lot of weight. I do believe like 470 something pounds. But one thing that he started doing is he talked about weightlifting and doing things like that. And he says, if you're lifting weights, you know, and you're doing that, he says, and the next day, let's say you gain a pound, maybe even two. He says, don't worry about that. You have to, he's explained the way weight, oh my God, if I can just talk. Weightlifting is a stressor, right? And it's causing stress to the muscle, but it's a good stress. And whenever there's stress, there's going to be a certain amount of inflammation, right? And you're inflamed because it's becoming like sort of, you're retaining like a lot of water. So that's all that is. He says, don't even worry about it. Because I would see his videos and he would be like up 2 pounds and then he would be down a pound. But he keeps pushing it. And then on his rest days, poof, it's like he drops. So, okay, that made a lot of sense to me because I feel good. Like I see the toning, but the scale may not move or it might go up a pound. But now I understand, you know, you're going to retain water when you're lifting weights, and probably the more, I would assume, you know. So I'm not worried about it, you know. So maybe now that I'm lifting weights again, by the way, I did 10 pounds. I'm up to 10 pounds with deadlifts and bicep curls and things like that. And what are they called? Hammer curls. I'm doing 10 pounds and 8 pounds with other exercises, and then 5 pounds. But I am up to 10 pounds. I am up to 10 pounds, and it feels really, really good. Really good. And so, but I feel it, you guys. I'm so sore from my triceps. Ooh, I'm so, so sore. So I'm back in it, you guys. I'm back in it. So maybe I'm not going to drop. But we'll see. We'll see where it goes. We'll see. We'll see. We're just going to keep pushing, and I'm good with that. As long as I see changes like I did this morning and in my arms, and I feel really, really good, and I see definition starting to happen in my belly area, then I'm doing good. I'm doing all right. I'm doing all right. All right, my friends, let me go ahead and show you my outfit because we got to talk about the pants. Okay, the top is the top I got at the thrift about a month ago, or maybe a little bit more. It's from Port Authority. It's an extra large. I like it because it's really, really long. But I don't know now. We'll see. I'll show you. The pants, I know I've shown them, at least hauled them for you guys. They're Dahlia, Dalia, I believe is a brand, and they're an extra large. But I don't know. You tell me. My shoes are from Jessica Simpson, and they're a wedge heel, like a wedge heel. And they did fit me, but because I was always inflamed, I could only like go to church and then be done with them. I couldn't wear them like all day. But they fit me so good now. So good. So some of you will recognize them. So let me show you the outfit. So these are the pants. They fit me too big now. I don't like the way it's fitting me here. Here it's fine, but you could see, probably you could see a little bit of my apron, what I'm talking about. This is lifted more than this. I don't know if you could see that. That's a good way to show you what I'm talking about. Yep. Anyway, I think they're too big from here. You guys, what do you guys think? Yeah? I'll get a little closer. But yeah, and then these are the shoes. They have a little bow in the front and they're a wedged heel. Whoop. Come on, Laura, use your balance. There's the heel. And these are so comfortable now on me. I can, oh my gosh, I could be in them all day if I had to. Well, maybe not all day, but you know what I mean. So the top, I really like the top. I like the color as well, but let me take it out. And I like the length of it, believe it or not. It is a long one. Like if you had leggings, like black leggings with boots or something, this would be fine because it's long. It's very like a tunic. So, I like it. It's getting a little big from here, but I think once you tuck it, I think it looks good. And it's very comfortable around the arms and everything, so I'll tuck it in. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to wear these pants anymore. I don't even think I got a chance to really wear them, but I really like the feel of them, but yeah. So there it is. Okay, guys, that is everything that I think we were going to discuss for today. It is raining, pouring rain today. Pouring yesterday and today, which is good. I'm going to take it because soon enough the heat is going to be here. It's going to be crazy. All right, my friends, that is it. I will let you guys go. Yes, so I will be bringing some more vlogs. Try to stream them down to my health quest here, show you more what I'm actually eating. I know I don't do that and I need to start doing that. I kind of eat and then to tell you what I ate. I want to show you. I also been thinking about buying this one particular lady's cookbook because she does use a lot of store ingredients, like easy accessible ingredients, and she's really creative with her food. When I get the book, I will show you who it is. I found her on Instagram. She's really big on Instagram. And I really like the easiness of it. She's a mom and she likes easy, quick ingredients. So I want to try something like that. But yeah. So show you more of that kind of thing. All right, my friends, that is it. I will let you guys go and I will see you next week for our next weekly update. All right, take care. I hope you guys are doing well. Let me know. All right.